Well, I'm at in front of the dollar store, and I saw their feature of the week is a $1 steak. $1 ribeye. So, yeah, I definitely got to check that out. So I'm going to go ahead and buy one of these, and we're going to compare it to a not $1 steak. See what kind of a deal that is. I never knew you can buy a steak at the dollar store. Pretty amazing. So let's go see what it looks like. Alright, so it's time for grilling. I got my regular steak here, which is a good looking steak, for $7 or $7.70. And then I have the dollar store steak. Here it is. Boneless beef ribeye. Now, there's the steak, and it is thin. You can actually see the packaging through it. Anyway, hey, you know what? It's $1. What can you ask for? I almost didn't get this though. Okay, I had to do quite a bit of digging. There was basically a freezer section in the back of the store, and there was about 200 of these packs. But the ones that are all up front, the steaks were pretty damn gray. You know, they look like they're pre-cooked, which scares me because it makes me think that maybe they were defrosted, because these do come frozen. I did defrost this, but maybe like during the shipment, the truck wasn't cold enough, and they defrosted, and then they turned kind of gray, and then maybe got refrozen. I don't know. That's a scary thought. I really hope I don't get sick eating this, but I'm taking a chance anyway for you guys to see what dollar store steak's all about. So yeah, that's a thin little steak. We're gonna take it out and get a closer look at it. All right, so I took this out of the package and seasoned these things up. You guys have to see how thin this steak is. It literally is like falling apart because it's so thin. Okay, basically it came out of the package like a little ball. It looked like a Swedish meatball, about a ½ inch in diameter. So I'm going to attempt to, I don't even know if I can get this completely off the plate without it falling in the grill. I think this thing's going to slip through the grates while I'm cooking the real steak. Now you might think, well, alright, well it's only $1, Jeff, come on, right? So let's say I got 7 of these for $7, or let's say even if I got 8 of them, 8 of them still wouldn't be half the thickness of the other steak, for $7.50 or $8, whatever it was. So anyway, I'm going to give it a shot anyway and throw this on the grill and see how it comes out. So stay tuned. Alright, I just put that steak on there because obviously that thing needed way longer to cook. And that looks like a bird just crashed into my grill. It does not look appetizing at all. The whole thing turned yellow as soon as I put it on there. I kind of have a feeling like I'm going to get sick from eating this. But the show must go on. Alright, we're all done here. So here's what I did. That's our steak from the dollar store. That is the entire steak. Okay, once the fat cooked off, that's literally what you have. It's kind of like the equivalent of a half of a steakum, if you're familiar with that. Then here's 2 slices from the other steak. One, how I like it, because I like my steak pretty red. Not really raw, but very rare. And then I also took another slice and I cooked it basically the same as that, so it's a fair comparison between the more expensive steak and the dollar store steak. Okay? So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try this piece right here. Okay, so this is the good, or the fatter steak. Alright, so that was pretty damn good. Now let's compare this to the dollar store steak. It really is one bite, but here we go. Alright, so here's the deal. There's an off taste with this. It actually tastes very similar to a steakum. And if you don't know what that is, it's kind of like a processed piece of steak. There's more fat than meat in it. It tastes very, very similar to that. I really wouldn't recommend this. In fact, I'm not going to finish that. I kind of feel like it's going to make me sick. But I guess it makes an okay substitute for steakums. If you bought like 3 or 4 of those, you can probably cook them up in a pan. I definitely wouldn't cook them on the grill because of the grates. Unless you have like one of those vegetable pans or something with the small holes in it you can put on your grill. It's probably just going to fall through, and you'll never see it again. It's going to end up in your grease trap, where it probably belongs. But, yeah, I suppose you can, pan cook that or pan fry it and put it on like a cheesesteak type sandwich. But the little bit of off tasting part of it is really concerning to me, and I wouldn't recommend it. If you really must try it, that would be the best application. You're certainly not going to serve one of those pieces of paper thin steak with a baked potato or something. This would be better suited for a sandwich. But yeah, you're probably better off just buying cheap steak from the grocery store. I would not recommend getting your steak from the dollar store. So that's it, guys. I'm going to enjoy this because that is a tasty looking piece. That's steak. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you soon. Take care.